Hi guys, Mr. Bonnell coming at you for this short week for Thanksgiving week. Um, I kind of like doing these videos at the front of the lesson just because I think it's a little easier. You don't have to sit there and listen to all the jokes and all the other stuff that's going on, waiting around for attendance when I do the recording. So I'm going to go ahead and do these videos prior. That way, it's always there for you if you happen to show up absent, um, especially in the first hour one. This video will be here for you. The instructional videos to make sure you know what you're doing. So anyway, for this week 12, November 23rd to 24th, happy Thanksgiving week, guys. It's going to be kind of a short week for us. So this week you're going to see a little bit different on week 12 up here. I'm going to have my hybrid, or not hybrid anymore, but I'll have my week 12 up here a little bit later for you for what to do. But I want to kind of go over what it is that you're going to be doing for Monday, our first day back, um, for Egyptian social classes part two. So last week we had started by doing learning about the bottom levels of the social pyramid of Egyptian social classes. It included the farmers, slaves, peasants, and then we worked our way up a little bit to the artisans and merchants and soldiers. So this time around, we're going to learn a little something different. So I'll have you click on this one right here on week 12. And it's, of course, I have the old social pyramid PowerPoint we looked at last week as a reference point for you guys to go look at. You can also go to chapter 5. I sent something to you last week on chapter 5, and it's also up top here. Textbook, chapter 5, Ancient Egypt. And lesson two, halfway down a little bit, it talks a lot about the social classes of ancient Egypt. So it's pretty good reading. I love history, so I like it, but I know some kids have a hard time getting into that stuff, and that's all right. So I created this doc for you. It says follow the instructions on each section to complete the Egyptian social classes part two. So here's the link. Again, the PowerPoint and the book is just to help you, but you're going to click on the link here. And when this pops up, I actually took some of the stuff that was in there out, so you didn't have as much to do. But when you scroll down to it, this HyperDoc is for you. Um, so you'll be able to um, basically follow the links like you did last time. We're going to learn about the priests, the nobles, and who they are. Again, everything's kind of explanatory. It explains everything up here. You get the links right here to kind of read up on. And then, of course, down these yellow boxes down below, you will type your answers for, about the priests and the nobles. And you just kind of type away what you learned a little bit about it. And of course, just follow the blue book. This is just like last week. Okay. And then down below, it's going to talk about the vizier. Now, the vizier, um, in Egypt was the right hand man of the Pharaoh. Okay, and this guy had a lot of power because he was second only to Pharaoh. So we're gonna have you. I kind of want to focus a little bit more on him because he was a pretty important guy, or gal, but mainly just wanted you to make sure you get a chance to look over the vizier and talk about them. So this would be like the second person in charge. Okay, kind of like the vice president. And then, of course, down below, we got the Pharaoh, the ancient pharaohs, and even some pharaohs that were female pharaohs out there. So see if you can learn about those. And again, you use the links below, kind of do some research about them. Just again, we're building our background knowledge. And in the yellow box below, your thoughts about this on this level in Egyptian society. Okay, and I should say this should be the top level, but um, so that's what you're going to be doing today on this part here. And again, I got rid of some of the other stuff because I just thought it was kind of, it was okay. It's just some of the stuff. This makes a little bit more sense for us here. So again, use the PowerPoints before that I gave you, the links here to help you. And again, guys, we're just building our background and why it was so important. What were these roles? Why did the Egyptians have this social class? What was the purpose of these hierarchies? That's kind of what the questions I want you to ask yourself is why did they have the social class? Why was it like this? And we'll have that discussion later. But I want you to kind of build your background knowledge on it first. Okay. So that being said, tomorrow, looking forward to I'm going to kind of share with you something different. I usually don't do, but we're going to take a trip to the tomb of Saqqara, and like we've been doing Mesopotamia and Egypt excavate. You guys are going to see what archaeologists actually do. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a good day.